I was asked to do a about me video, and not many people, there are a handful of people that are quite loyal to this channel. Tracy, I could make every video devoted to you. I hear you loud and clear. I will do this specifically for you and still have yet to take a penny from you. So, just be a fan. That's all I ask. Unless I ask for money in the future. Then give me some money. So the first question is, what made you start a YouTube channel? That's pretty easy. I'm a fairly decent film fan. I went to film school, tried to make films. I wrote and directed 2 shorts. One was a 50-minute short that we got about 35 minutes shot, and we had a bunch of issues that never got to finish. And then I had some personal tragedy. In 2014, my father committed suicide, and I decided to try again to make a short film, and couldn't do that. I tried to make a short film in his honor and wasn't able to. People that were supporting me and trying to help me get the film made just started to vanish, and there was less and less help as we went on. But I tried my best to move the film forward, and it just ran out of gas. I couldn't do it, not even for the sake of tribute. So I thought, you know what? I was this whole time I was watching certain popular YouTube channels like Schmoes Know, Screen Junkies, Jeremy Johns, things of the nature, and I figured, you know what? I don't need any help to stand in front of a camera and talk about movies. And on top of it, on top of doing this, I figured maybe I'll make some friends and talk to people about movies. And I figured there was an in. Most movie channels, people give critique and you hear their opinion. I thought, hey, well, why not we not worry about what the critic is thinking? Let's try to go after what the viewer is thinking. That was always a thing for me. You could align yourself to any critic, but you're going to miss every now and again. Granted, there are some, but not everybody has a perfect match as far as film taste is concerned. So I tried to make a channel less about the reviewer and more about the viewer. Hence, will I like it? That is, you, the viewer, will you like it? And the rest is history. I've made some friends, Bob, Lindsay. Who knows if I break into that other circle? The friendships I've made already are more than enough. But more would certainly be fantastic. And talking about movies is it's great. It's a good time. And what are my goals on YouTube? I'm in it. I'm doing it. More of it. That's just basically it. Second question, favorite genre. I probably lean action adventure more than anything. A random comedy every now and again. Edgar Wright, I feel, does a really good job of mixing everything. Action, comedy, all that. He's really good at mixing it all together, and that's a name I would watch. As far as if you were to pick my viewing taste personified, Edgar Wright is pretty close. Top 10 films all time. Inception, American Beauty, Empire Strikes Back. You gotta have one Star Wars, right? Inglourious Bastards, Dog Day Afternoon, Die Hard, Seven, Goodfellas, Fargo, Saving Private Ryan. And I'll put an asterisk on Whiplash because it might be up there, I'm not sure. I can make a top 50 with ease. It's not really, and of that list, I don't think I have a favorite. Inception might be my favorite movie, but there's so many movies that, like, you didn't hear me list Pulp Fiction, but I love that movie. There's about, I would say, 30 movies that I could just watch all day, every day. Top 10 is hard. It was hard to narrow it down, but you know, there's 10 and a half. Whiplash, if I get it a little bit more in my system, who knows, might crack it, but to me, it doesn't matter. Top 10, what does it mean? I need a top 50. I need a suitcase, and I'll be able to take that around. That's what I need more than 10. Future goals with your channel. I'm trying to get some more unique, original content up. History on Trial has taken quite a bit of a foot in the mud. Even the DiCaprio series is, my hard drive just dumped on me, and I've had to start from scratch, and I've just been so into so many other things. It's kind of at a crawl at this stage. The stuff that you have now as far as DiCaprio is probably what you're going to see for maybe a year. I don't know. And as far as the other stuff, I'd like to start getting going on People versus Geely, People versus Twilight, People versus a certain action director, certain actors. I'd really like to get some of the extended friends of Will I Like It to start joining in with some of this stuff, but you know, my arm doesn't reach out that far yet. But in due time, I'm hoping to really have some diverse stuff on this channel. But for now, just you'll have to deal with me, Bob, and Lindsay. If you're not subscribed to them, please go. Again, subscribe to Ramster. Another thing is I'd like to get some sort of trivia show going. I mean, it appears as if every time I talk to somebody who is either a YouTuber or watches YouTube, they watch, you know, either countdown shows or trivia shows. I just shot my first countdown show, and I'd like to get some sort of trivia show. I took part in a trivia show. It was awesome. There's nothing like it. It's really exciting. As much fun as it is to watch, it's just awesome to take part in. It really is. So I'm hoping to, you know, maybe put my splash on it and, again, get the extended friends of Will I Like It in, and maybe we can get something going. Hopefully in the near future, but, you know, I wouldn't say anytime soon. Favorite follower. Duh. Do I have to say it? Tracy Badger, #1 commenter, #1 everything on my page. I mean, Tracy, I don't know if you were a fan of Lindsay's first or what, but you are the biggest fan of mine and of ours when we have our chats. There's like, I don't even think it's close, to be quite honest with you. If I've offended somebody else, some of you guys like to have little pot comments. That's fine. That's all fine. Debate is certainly welcome. I love it. That's the basis of the channel, is to ask, you know, what about this person? You know, Rotten Tomatoes gives a score of 10. That means, you know, 10 people liked it. Out of 100, 10 people liked it. That's a lot. You could fill a room with 10 people. So that's it, guys. There's a little bit about me. Please, I don't know why you'd be watching this if you're not already subscribed. Do me a favor, comment down below. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What got you here? What are you looking for from us in the future? And just thanks for being here, and keep an eye on us for the future. I'm CP. Have a good night.